Hello everyone, this is my fourth video on the topic algebraic fractions. Its name is part 4. Now in this video I am going to focus again on simplifying the algebraic fractions. Now here the numerator and denominator, they both are of the form of quadratic expressions. So if you want to do these type of questions, I would recommend you all to go for my factorization videos. There are 2 to 3 or maybe 4 to 5 videos on this topic. I would suggest you all to go over those videos to work on the concept of factorization. Then this process of simplification will be very easy. And these two questions are the practice work, and I believe you will be able to do this kind of questions, simplifying them, once you watch this video till the end. I am going to explain it with the help of two examples of the similar type. And this is the first example. I will be giving a step-by-step solution in the video, as well as I will include the PDF file for this step-by-step solution, and I will give the link in the description. So let's start the video. Now here we have 3x squared plus 7x plus 2 divided by 6x squared minus x minus 1. So first of all, because both are quadratic quadratic expressions, so we need to factorize them, because simplification, if you want to simplify algebraic fractions, so the best way is you have to convert numerator and denominator into the factored form. There can be 2 factors, 3 factors, it depends upon the question. Now here, because it is a quadratic expression, so 2 factors will be here and 2 factors will be in the denominator. So it is very good, important to understand the structure. Okay, so now we have given the numerator as 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. So I am going to write it separately here, 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. Now this is known as non-monic quadratic trinomial. This is very important to understand the meaning of these words. Quadratic stands for, there will be a term like x squared, y squared, if the equation is in y, like that. Trinomial means there will be total 3 terms, and non-monic means the coefficient of x square, the coefficient of x square is not 1, of x squared or let's say y square is not equal to 1. Monic stands for 1, so non-monic means it will not be 1. Now here, how we have to solve this one? So in this case, we follow the process of splitting factorization by splitting the middle term. So I will be writing the same thing, 3x squared plus 7x plus 2. This is known as the sum, so 7 is the sum, and the product is multiplication of these two numbers, 3 times 2 which is 6, that is the product. I again write here that how I am getting this 6, that is 3 times 2. Because it is non-monic, so product will always be found by this method. Now you have to look for two numbers which give you the product of 6 and sum as 7, and now I am going to tell you those numbers will be 6 and 1. So this middle term you will split it as 6x and 1x. You can write it in any order, 6x plus 1x or 1x plus 6x. So here it will be 3x squared plus 6x plus 1x plus 2, and then we have split this middle term into 2 terms, so now we have 4 terms in total. So 3x squared plus 6x, we have to see what we can take common. It will be 3x, so inside will be x plus 2, and from the last 2 terms there is nothing common, so we can always write 1 as a common factor. So it will be x plus 2. Whenever there is nothing you can take common, so 1 is the factor which you can take common always, okay, if there is no other factor. So now x plus 2 is present in both the terms, we will take it common, and then in the second part it is 3x plus 1. So this is the factored form of the numerator. So instead of writing it this way, now I will be writing it 3x plus 1 and x plus 2. Again you can write it in any order. You can write x plus 2 first and then you can write the another part. Now the second thing, so I rewrite it 3x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now we have the second part here, and second part is 6x squared minus x minus 1. So here I am going to solve that part. So again here the product, first of all we have 6x squared minus x minus 1. So here the sum value is negative 1, this middle one, and the product is 6 multiplied by minus 1, which is negative 6. So two numbers which give me a product of negative 6 and sum as minus 1, they will be negative 3 and 2. So I will split the middle term, 6x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 1. And now I got the 4 terms. So I have to take common from the first 2 and then common from the last 2. 3x I can take common from the first 2, and from the last 2 1 will be taken as common, as there is no other common factor. So now 2x minus 1 is present in both of them. So this is the factorization of the denominator, and I will write it here. It is 2x minus 1 times 3x plus 1. So 3x plus 1 and 3x plus 1, because they are in the form of multiplication. When you have the factors like a times b over c times d, you can think of simplifying. But if something is a plus b over c plus d, you cannot cancel anything. Okay. So now I got it like x plus 2 divided by 2x minus 1. So this is my final answer. So while solving this question, please focus on these things. What is the meaning of non-monic, quadratic, trinomial? What is the meaning of coefficient? Coefficient means, if I say coefficient of x square, means the term which is written before x square. Let's say I am writing 2x square, so the coefficient of x square is a number written before it, which is 2. Okay. It can be a constant or in the form of letters also. Sometimes we write ax square. So if I am considering x as a variable, so I will say a is the coefficient of x square. Then this was the first step. We solved the numerator, we simplified it, we write it in the factored form, and this was the second step, and then we write this is in the third step. Okay. Now let's go for our next example. Now in this example, same thing, we have numerator, and the numerator is given as in the form of 15x squared and 17x minus 4. So first I am going to write it 15x squared plus 17x minus 4. Now again here some value is the middle one, so it is plus 17. Make sure you include the sign also. If it is plus, no need to write, but if it is minus, you have to. Then product is equals to 15 times negative 4, which is minus 60, so it is must to write negative sign. Now I have to find two numbers which gives me the product as negative 60 and sum as plus 17. So which numbers I can take over here? It can be let's say 15 times 4 is negative 60. So we can have 20 and negative 3. So plus 20 and negative 3. See, there are a lot of combinations. There is a combination of 12 times 5 also. But if you multiply 12 and 5, you will get a plus 60. And sum should be 17. But the issue is we need minus 60 product. So both the conditions must be satisfied. So here I will be writing it now as a splitted form, 15x squared plus 20x minus 3x minus 4. And then from the first two terms I will be taking 5x common. So it will be 3x plus 4 and then minus 1, because nothing is common here. And see here, because it's a negative sign here and we are taking negative 1, so the signs inside will be changed. So negative 3x will become positive 3x and negative 4 will become positive 4. Very important point. Whenever you take, let's say you have negative 4x minus 5 or plus 5 and you are taking negative 1 outside. So it will be, now this negative 4x will become positive 4x and plus 5 will become negative 5. This is a very, very important point in factorization. and whenever you do such factorization, these parts should come out same. You need not to make it forcefully same, they should come out same. In case there is a difference of even sign, that means you have done mistake, so you have to recheck your work. After this one, 3x plus 4 is the common factor, and then from 3x plus 4 when I take common, so I will be left 5x from the first part and minus 1 from the second. So this is the first part, numerator. I will be writing it as 3x plus 4 multiply by 5x minus 1. After this, I get the second part as 5x squared plus 9x. It is 5x squared. Let me rewrite. 5x squared plus 9x minus 2. Now here what I need to do, same thing I have to do here again. So this is a non-monic quadratic trinomial. Some value is plus 9 or just 9 you can write, and product is equals to negative 10. 5 times negative 2. So the numbers will become 10 and minus 1, because if you multiply them you will get negative 10, if you add them you will get plus 9. So I will write 5x squared plus 10x minus 1x minus 2. Again you can write it in different order also, like minus 1x before 10x. So this will be 5x is taken as common, x plus 2 minus 1 is common. See, now minus was it, minus x will become plus x, minus 2 will become plus 2. And if you see, x plus 2 and x plus 2 exactly same, that will be taken as common. So from the first bracket I will be left with 5x, and from the second minus 1. So we got x plus 2 and 5x minus 1. X plus 2 and 5x minus 1. So 5x minus 1 is a common factor. See, here we cannot see anything, but now we can see that this is a common factor and they will be cancelled, as one is in the numerator and another is in the denominator. So the final answer is now 3x plus 4 over x plus 2. So before I end up this video, I want to focus on, as I said 2 or 3 times, that yes, you can write it in any order. Let me show you one example. Same question, we have 5x squared plus 9x minus 2. Instead of writing 10x before minus 1x, I can do it 5x squared minus 1x plus 10x minus 2 as well. Now I will have to take something common from the first two brackets, and that will be x. So 5x minus 1, and from the last two terms 2 will be taken as common, so 5x minus 1. And if you see, 5x minus 1 and 5x minus 1 is same, and here it is a plus sign, so no need to change the signs inside the bracket, only minus causes the signs to be changed. So now we have 5x minus 1 as one factor, and then x from the first and plus 2 from the second bracket. So this completes the question, and see, we are getting here the same answer. So no need to worry about the order or something. I hope this video is clear to everyone. In the next video, I will focus more on the multiplication and division of algebraic fractions. Multiplication and division. So keep watching my channel and subscribe it and share it, please. Thank you.